Alright, hello Void, Dakareto here, and I'm going to do an update on the AQWorlds Infinity Kickstarter because there are things I forgot to include in my first video I covered on this. So for this one, I'm going to show you the new Founder tier pack that Artix Entertainment have added to this Kickstarter, and also the stretch goals that the community has unlocked by backing this project. This is the brand new one. So we've now got the Benevolent Founder pack. So this one is $400. And it says, in the spirit of this Kickstarter, this tier is for players who want to guarantee their favorite items are converted to AQWorlds Infinity with all their art and animation. Not just for themselves, but for all players. Become a Benevolent Founder to personally sponsor the conversion of 5 items. You will choose the items and your name will be credited on the item for all players to see. We chose 5 because it could include your weapon, armor, helm, cape, and pet. But you can choose any 5 items you want. Very few exceptions will apply. In-game digital rewards for Hero Mart are eligible for sponsoring. If you do not already have the item you sponsor, it will be added to your account. And here is a bonus. Because of your selflessness, this tier will also include a golden item of Digital Awesomeness. So you get an IODA token. You can exchange this for a super rare item in the game of your choosing. The normal exclusions for this item applies. You will also get the badge and title, the Benevolent Founder. Includes previous tiers. You will also get all of the previous rewards, including the statue. And here is a note, and it says, upgrading your pledge tier to this will not cause you to lose your backer number or awards for backing on the first day. Okay. Now, I'm kind of confused with this one because I thought that Artix Entertainment was converting all of our items from the original AQWorlds over to AQWorlds Infinity. I'm just sort of confused with the conversion of 5 items of your choosing. But I will leave a link in the description if you want to go and check this Kickstarter out for yourself, so you can see this founder pack. But they might have already answered questions in the FAQ section or in the updates tab. So this is the new founder tier reward that they've added to this Kickstarter. And here are the stretch goals. So we've got quite a long list, so I will start from the top. So the first one is the 1K funded, new world record, exclusive badge, the world record breaker. Next one is the 30K funded, expanded founder weapon set, a battle axe, daggers, and warhammer with effects. That's pretty cool there. Next one is the 50K funded, adventure pack rewards are doubled, so 20 inventory and 20 bank spaces there. Here is the 75K funded, exclusive bonus pet, and backers get their vote for the pet. So I'm kind of see which bonus pet that we're going to be getting. Hopefully it's a platinum dragon or maybe a special variant of Chuckles. Chuckles has been my favorite pet since day one, and I consider him a classic pet in AQWorlds. Next one is the 100K funded, exclusive nameplate for founder tier and above. I've always wanted a golden name tag for my character over the years, but yeah, we'll see what they do. All right, next is the 150K funded, so the main story boss fights funded, trade skills unlocked. Next one is the 200K funded, main story classes funded, a day's live draw event, and everybody gets a special item. So obviously Legion themed. Not too sure yet. Next is the 250K funded, so the 13 Lords of Chaos Saga funded, a secret bonus content unlocked. Now I've always loved the 13 Lords of Chaos Saga storyline. Next one is the 400K funded, extended story beginning. So it introduces Gravelin, the Shadow Scythe, and the cast before the showdown. Now, I do believe this is before Drakath makes his iconic entrance and interrupts the battle between good and evil, so King Eltion and Sepultura. Now, sorry if I'm pronouncing Sepultura incorrectly. I'll just call him the Red Doom Knight. That still remains one of the most classic animated fights on AQWorlds history. So it'll be nice to see more of Gravelin's backstory and the Shadow Scythe, so very keen on seeing that one. Alright, next is the 600k funded, so the Doomwood Saga Unlocked with bonus backer quest. Doomwood is another classic saga I've enjoyed on AQWorlds. Alright, next one is the 700k funded, the Darkon Saga Unlocked with bonus backer quest. Now, I've got no idea who Darkon is. I have not heard of them before. Once again, the 13 Lords of Chaos is the only storyline I've played on AQWorlds. I've got plenty of catching up to do. Next one is the big one. So we've got 1 million funded to the Ultra Community Achievement. All backers get an extra key, a code, and a scythe to bring a friend, an ally, or an alt. Now, this I'm very happy for, especially getting an extra Steam key. Definitely going to help me with my alt, or I can give it to a very good friend of mine. So very keen on this one. And we also get the Infinity Dragon Scythe. So all players get the weapon, which is a nice golden dragon, and also the Infinity Dragon mascot cape. So the cape is for backers only. So this one is a backer exclusive. And next one is the 1.1 million funded, the AQWorlds Soundtrack added to Digital Rewards. This I'm extremely wrapped for. I've always loved AQWorlds music, especially on Dragon Fable. I'm still waiting on a Dragon Fable official release of that soundtrack, but getting AQWorlds Soundtrack is very cool. This reminds me of back in the day on Hero Mart, we got the NPC's Critical Hits Volume 1 release. That came with some songs from AQWorlds and also their other games. So I guess this would be a second CD, maybe the NPC's Volume 2 Critical Hits. So yeah. Alright, now this next one is probably my favorite out of all of the stretch goals, the 1.2 million funded. We're now getting Steam achievements inside AQWorlds. This is amazing. Now, I've always been a trophy hunter on the PlayStation, collecting all those trophies and getting all the platinums. This will be my first time getting 100% on a Steam game. Now, since AQWorlds is coming to Steam, we're now getting Steam achievements, and I wonder how many Steam achievements they're going to add for AQWorlds Infinity. Might be a lot considering doing this game, and yeah, I'm so happy for this one. Now, I'll definitely be doing a video guide on the Steam achievements. I'm so excited. I want to see how many that we're going to be getting. What do we have to do to get these Steam achievements? Very excited for this one. All right, next is the 1.3 million funded to the Throne of Darkness Saga with bonus quests for backers. Next one is the 1.4 million funded, the Guild Halls. So a home for your guildmates feature. Now, I'm still building my Starblade guild. Definitely looking forward to the Guild Halls. Now, I do believe back in the day, we sort of had this update. I think this was during the PTR whole server testing thing. We had the Guild Halls. We were just building our own guild homes. But that was like years ago. And now they're finally bringing this feature for AQWorlds Infinity. And the last one that we've currently got is the 1.5 million funded, a battle concert. So it says, we launched the game in style. And right below, we sort of got this a loading screen icon displayed down the bottom here. Now this one says, warning, this stretch goal would be a terrible idea. So I'm not sure about this one, what we're going to be, how high we got to be to reach this last one. Now this might be 2 million funded requirement. Not sure like if they're going to add any more. All right, we've still got 25 days left to go on this project. So they could be adding more founder package tiers, like the new Benevolent Founder that they've added. They could be adding more stretch goals even past the 2 million funded mark. But anyway, if they do, I will keep you updated. I will make another video showcasing the rest of these rewards as well. So once again, I highly recommend that you do go and check this Kickstarter out and see for yourselves. And if you missed out on the original founder pack, I would highly recommend that you do support this project. Now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next